What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the internet where your cesspool is my jacuzzi. My name is Laura Neidigh. If you can't see me right now, it's good. Then you're not my house. I'm not showing the screen because I'm in pajamas and I look interesting. Why am I hearing myself? Hang on. Ooh, I had the sound on the other tab. All right. So you guys know recently there was a subpoena filed by Laura Owens' attorney against a redditor who he claims is like committing some kind of copyright issue over a written recap, or like, was it even a recap? It was mostly her like kind of takeaways and thoughts, I felt like, but I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. And I guess he who says I don't care about views filed the subpoena because he's angry that he thinks she's taking away views from his channel. Which, of course, he threatened to sue me for the same thing, even though I was not any person who ever said, don't view this person's stuff, view mine instead. But okay, man. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of contradicting going on here. I feel like every other day is something different. I want Laura to move on. No, I want Laura to sue everyone. I don't care about views. No, I'm gonna sue Lauren, and I hate this stupid redditor who's a dishonest person. I'm gonna get a subpoena. No, okay, sorry. He doesn't actually sound like that. To be clear, I was not mocking him. That just happens when I think someone's being unreasonable. I just naturally do that.
That's the voice.
Yeah. All right. So we actually do have the whole response from Reddit that was sent, and we're going to go over all that. It's not too long, so this won't be too long of a stream tonight, but we also have the original email and everything that was sent to Reddit, and we'll read through that first just to get a little bit of a recap, because if you guys don't remember, it was off the chain in like the worst way possible. Or best, it depends on what kind of entertainment you're into, I suppose. But for the Redditor, of course, it's not fun. Not fun. All right. Make sure I'm pulling up the right things here. I just wanted to again emphasize how ridiculous this was. So let me share the screen real quick. Oh, that's not it. There we go. So he's talking about this Redditor, Hitoe Zakura. As you guys know, Hitoe Zakura has been on my stream before. She is just like a random individual, kind of sharing her own individual thoughts with a bunch of strangers on the internet. Like I don't know, kind of like I do on a regular basis when I'm regurgitating all this stuff on a camera and just sitting here, literally just talking to myself. Unless you're here, in which case, half the time I talk to you and half the time I talk to myself. But yeah, so she and I had never been in contact before all this started happening. I had seen her recaps on Reddit, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, because I really want to know, kind of what people are getting from it, what people are taking away from it. But like at the same time, I have no interest in watching that man's content because I strongly feel that he's harassing people with what he's doing right now. This feels harassing to me, the whole thing. It's just like just trying to scare people, trying to threaten people who don't have the financial means to defend themselves. And like it's really weird from someone who says they're like one of the good guys and like a First Amendment, enthusiast or whatever, or internet lawyer, and then they're just like, but I'm going to attack you if I don't agree with you. If I don't like what you're doing, I'm going to attack you. Like that's kind of what it seems like to me. So like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Having been on the receiving end of that kind of like, and I hate to even use the word bullying because it's like so, it almost feels childish, but like that is kind of what he's doing. So it's just interesting. And like I said the other night, guys, I know like he and Laura have said some things to make fun of me. I personally don't care because I make fun of them too, right? So like it's just not that deep to me. But when you start threatening somebody's livelihood and stuff, like the way he is with this person right now, and the way he is with me with the lawsuit threats, like it's a whole different story. So
definitely.
Kimmy, doesn't he describe himself as a First Amendment lawyer? I guess. I'm not even sure what the brand is anymore, honestly. And then, of course, today I saw somewhere he said, or was it today? It might not have been today. That, there's a chance he'll be Laura's lawyer if she decides to sue a bunch of people, which is ridiculous because there's a judgment in effect right now. So, like, first of all, nobody said anything false about that. And second, like, you're saying you want everyone to move on, or you don't like your involvement stops at this like certain place, but then as if he continues to like do this with her, he has to get further and further into the mud, and it's not going to be pretty for him. So I don't know if he really wants to do that or not, but all right. Good luck with that, I guess. All right. So it is. He says it's troubling that Redditor Hidoi Izakura spends hours. First of all, no, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Writing long posts, desperately trying to explain why I'm wrong about the law like this. So this was just a random person on Reddit expressing their opinion about stuff that's going on. You don't have to be a lawyer to express your opinion about this stuff. Like, and he should know that, but he like takes it super personally for some reason, even though she wasn't even sending it to him, wasn't even talking to him. And then he says, but Hidoi Izakura completely ignores cases like this, which prove I'm 100% right. Okay, so a lot of us probably remember him getting upset about that. But then she goes and she, sees what he's written, and she's like, oh, okay, fine. I guess we could do that. I'll talk about that. And then he gets mad and he calls her dishonest. So this person also completely ignores this case, which is binding/controlling law in Arizona also proves I'm right. Also ignores this case. I mean, seriously, where's this person's basic sense of honesty? So you're talking about someone who is not a lawyer.
Was he referring to Laura there?
Jesus. I don't know, man. It appears to be utterly absent. I understand you have a heart filled with anger and hate, which is like, this person is so nice. Like, what are you talking about? She didn't do anything to insult anybody. I'm sorry that someone hurt you, but spreading lies on the internet is not the way to fix your pain. So, like, this is just really weird projection. And I get it, David. Like, as I, have told a lot of people recently, I am struggling with my own kind of issues with, just like things upsetting me that probably shouldn't be, just because I cannot speak for this man, but I'm personally struggling with alcohol use right now. I abuse alcohol and I need to stop doing that. And that's something I'm going to talk more about tomorrow night. I got home from my trip yesterday and I was just like, this has to stop now. So, but I kind of, I gotta say, as just looking at someone who has a DUI here and they're acting erratically and they're saying like really weird, getting like really up in arms about weird stuff. Like, I gotta say, maybe it takes one to know one, man. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Literally just read the cases linked above. The Colorado one is probably the best example, but there are tons more.
Tons.
Okay, cool, but nobody here is a lawyer. And then to be mad, be like, you think about this so much, it's involving total strangers. And then to be like, yeah, but you need to read all these cases. And like, what? Or you're dishonest? What? By failing to tell people the courts have already resolved this issue, Hino is lying by omission. My bigger question is why lie so brazenly? So you're like calling someone a liar for being what, just like a random member of the public who's allowed to have opinions, ask questions, make observations. Like, this is just really strange.
And also, he just needs to change the name to Laura. Yeah. Like in all of this.
All right.
It's just like, I know.
I mean, it's nothing I haven't thought already.
I can't help it. I can't.
I know you can't. All right. Let's see. I don't think I missed anything here. So let's revisit this whole wild email thing, and then we'll go get to the response from Reddit.
And I sent you the one screenshot.
What screenshot?
That you had asked for.
I asked for so many. Which one did I ask for?
Here, I'm gonna tag you in it.
Okay.
There.
All right.
Where it says I'm entitled to the person's real contact info. Oh, I didn't know if you want to show that now or later.
I even have that pulled up. I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Hopefully that's readable for everybody. So somebody pointed out, you can contact that user through, Reddit or whatever. And so the thing here is, if this was actually about him thinking that person's taking away views, if he's actually mad about that, he could have just like messaged the user and be like, this is not okay, you need to take this down. So if it was actually about that, that's the quickest way to get the thing taken down. And I'm sure, just like from the little interaction I've actually had with this person who seems like very sweet and intelligent and like does not seem like somebody who would insult or like hurt a fly, just saying this about like this person and like saying you refuse to message this person, like I'm pretty sure she would have complied with that. I don't think there would have been any objection. Like she probably just would have been like, okay, I'm sorry, and like taking it down. I really feel like it's that simple of an interaction, but this guy refuses because it's not about the views. It's not about getting things taken down. It's just about controlling people, scaring people, threatening people's livelihoods, and it's just like And then interesting to call other people part of a terrorist organization, which first of all is just bizarre, but second, for you to terrorize people this way and then call other people terrorists, it's just very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange. But saying, I don't use Reddit, I don't need to send a DM. First of all, we know that's not true. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right there. I don't use Reddit and I don't need to send a DM and hope they don't lie about who they are. I'm entitled to the person's real contact info. That's creepy as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Did you subpoena the teenager too? Beautiful. All right. Let's get back to this thing here. I'm trying to make sure I don't share any contact information, because even though I know I don't think he cares about his information being out there, I still don't want to show it. It's just why risk it?
Mm-hmm.
I have no interest in exposing anyone's personal address. So I don't know. Or maybe that's just a mailing address. I'm honestly not sure. And it doesn't matter. All right. Let me clear up some of these tabs because I have way too much stuff open right now.
All the time.
So this was the email that went with I think he sent this before the subpoena. Is that right?
I don't know, actually.
All right. We can see the date on that. Let me make sure I move my thing so people can't see the address. Give me 1 second. So the email was sent on November 21st. The subpoena was written December 4th.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess they didn't do anything in response to this email because it's the ramblings of somebody who's, like I said, it takes one to know one. But yeah. Okay. Let me make it so you guys can see the document. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. Okay. Hi, Reddit DMCA peeps. My name is David Gingras. Peeps, also just
and do you know what DMCA stands for?
Fuck, I forgot.
It's Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Yeah, okay. So it's I know what it is, but I couldn't tell you the acronym.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things. It happens a lot. It's it's on the tip of my tongue, or it's at the front of my brain, but I can't access it.
Mm-hmm.
It's I know what this means, but I cannot tell you, but I swear I know what it means. All right. I'm a lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm sending you this notification of claimed infringement. Note, I have been the DMCA agent for many websites, and I have reviewed literally tens of thousands of DMCA notices in my life. For that reason, I will give you all the information to ensure this notice is valid, but I will also give you a little extra information to make this easier and less boring.
Thanks.
Not necessary professionally, but all right, cool. Here's the deal. I'm currently representing a woman named Laura Owens in a case involving a guy named Clayton Eckert. Clayton was previously the star on the reality TV show The Bachelor. Laura claimed she became pregnant after hooking up with Clayton in 2023. In response, Clayton claimed Laura faked her pregnancy. I don't know why you're putting that in, air quotes or whatever, because that's what he's claiming. She faked her pregnancy. That's what happened. This is the subject of a pending lawsuit here in Arizona. I won't bore you.
It's not pending. It's not pending.
Right. I won't bore you with all the details except to say the case has generated tons of attention. The case also has an extremely active community on Reddit here. Okay. Cool. I mean, neat. Beautiful. Right. Clayton's fans have posted tons of YouTube videos about this case, and by tons I mean thousands of videos. That actually has absolutely nothing to do with Reddit at all.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What? As part of my effort to respond to Clayton's fans, I have started posting my own videos talking about the case. These are videos that I create myself, and I am the copyright owner in all of them. My channel is here. Again, nothing to do with Reddit, but congratulations.
Do you think anyone clicked on that link?
Honestly, maybe. If I got this email, I might be a little amused, and I'd be like, all right, let me see how crazy this person is, and then click on it.
Then they see him in a Santa outfit.
Yep. Or with a rifle. Yeah. Saying people are dead to him and writing it down in his notes with a gun behind him.
You're on the naughty list.
The optics, man. Come on. Even if that's not what you were trying to do, the optics. You got to think about that kind of thing. All right. As part of this, Clayton's fans, the ones with YouTube channels, you didn't want to list everyone, have recently started copying my videos and streaming them on their own channels. So making it sound like we're just replaying his videos or something, which is not what happened at all.
Mhm.
Because when I played his video on my channel, it was broken down. I skipped over parts, and his 45-minute video turned into 2.5 hours of mostly me talking so much that it frustrated people that were complaining in my comments. So, like, really, it was more of a punishment for me than for you, I swear. All right. They are doing this for the stated purpose of ensuring that I do not get views on my own channel. Please show where I stated that. Please show where Hideo Sakura stated that. You cannot, because it didn't happen. Below is a screenshot of a tweet where one of Clayton's fans brags about this specific issue, asking people to go watch my videos on someone else's channel so I will not get views on my channel. And so then you decided to sue the YouTuber who made the video because you don't like them. It's not because they said that. It's because you don't like me. And that's fine. I don't like you either. We don't got to like each other. Just, respect that your law license is not a tool used to control people. It's not. Mm-hmm. All right. Note, I submitted a DMCA complaint to YouTube regarding a recent incident of Clayton's fans stealing my content. YouTube agreed with my position and removed the infringing content. Not what happened, by the way. Nope. So he had a period of time to file the lawsuit in order to keep it out of YouTube. They ended up restoring it because obviously that didn't happen. He says, he has the 3 years to sue and he doesn't have the certificate yet. And it's interesting because I remember, hearing all this and thinking like, damn, like, you're really going through all of this over like $70. Like he's gonna cost him more to like fight this battle than he'll ever than the video was worth, or than he'll ever probably see in damages, because like honestly it's just a giant waste of time. And then also it's not a given that you will get attorney's fees granted to you in a civil court. It's not.
Right.
So I don't know why he's acting like that's a done deal.
He's just intimidated. I mean, I know you know why.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know why, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
I know why in a sense that I understand the behavior, but I don't know why in a sense that, like, why are you like this? Right. All right. Clayton's fans being the total fucking assholes that they are. Did I miss? Where's the psychotic? Where's the psychotic?
Oh, it was up above.
Oh, there it is. I missed it. Okay. Clayton's fans are generally speaking total fucking psychotic assholes. I want to make sure that's, iconic. I don't want to miss that. All right. Clayton's fans, being the total fucking assholes that they are, have come up with a new plan. Rather than streaming my videos on other YouTube channels, they're writing detailed descriptions of my videos and posting these descriptions on Reddit. Hey, I got a suggestion for you. Spark Notes. Right? Never heard of it? I don't know. Again, they are doing this for the stated purpose of ensuring that I cannot monetize my own copyrighted works. Where's the stated purpose? You're going to have to prove that. Like, what the fuck? I don't need to explain this to you. Look at the negging right there. I don't need to explain this to you, but creating detailed written descriptions of my videos for the purpose of stopping people from actually watching my videos is not fair use. I mean, you might need to explain that a little bit because this is getting ridiculous. This is creating a derivative work, and it's a violation of 17 USC 106. So this again, like the way he's talking to them, like, oh, you totally know this already. I know you're going to side with me. Like, I don't know. This whole thing was just insane to me. Identification of the copyrighted works claiming to have been infringed. Okay, cool. Plug your YouTube channel. Gotcha.
Again.
Here's one that says appears to have been removed for some other violation. I mean, Reddit gets it wrong sometimes, So, nope, we're gonna skip that. And then he's just showing. So he's showing somebody retweeting a video of mine, or posting a video of mine.
But that is not your X account.
No, it's not. It's not my X account.
And that is not Hito's X account.
Nope. Sure isn't. All right, hang on. I'm pulling up the response here. Okay. I have to close tabs as we go, or I'll get lost.
So this was sent 3 days ago, it looks like, right?
Well, first we have the shorter version, which was Reddit legal support here, sending a message to the user saying, we're reaching out to inform you of a legal request that involves your account. Reddit received the attached legal request on December 30th, 2024 for Reddit to disclose certain information about your account. We strongly believe in the importance of due process and fighting for user rights, particularly when you have not been afforded the opportunity to make that decision for yourself. As such, Reddit has formally objected to the legal request. Oh, there's a second page here. And at this point does not intend on disclosing responsive records. We will update you if we receive any updates in this matter. Okay. So that's the message that got sent to the user.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Okay. Dear David, we represent Reddit Inc. and write in response to the subpoena issued in the above referenced matter. Reddit objects to the subpoena for the reasons below. Please contact me to meet and confer if you disagree with any of our objections. I wonder how that's going to go. I'm sure he'll be nice and rational. Okay.
He's going to sue them next.
Oh my God, probably. That would be amazing. I can't. Oh my God. Like such a lawsuit happy person. I swear to God.
You might want to read the first footnote.
Yeah, okay. I will, but hang on, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So I forgot what I was talking about, bro. Oh, okay. Let's just move on with this because my brain is scrambled right now. Please contact me to meet and confer if you disagree with any of our objections. I was about to say, lawsuits don't have to be your whole entire life. You can do other stuff. Footnote 1, based on your letter dated December 27th, 2024, we understand that the court issued a subpoena on December 27th with a December 27th compliance date. We understand that you revised the subpoena's compliance date to January 17th to provide Reddit a reasonable amount of time to respond. To the extent the subpoena you served on Reddit differs in any way from the subpoena the court issued, with the exception of the revised compliance date, Reddit objects to your subpoena as invalid. Woo. All right. First, Reddit objects on the basis that the subpoena seeks the identity of Reddit users who made specific posts, thereby implicating the First Amendment rights of Reddit users to engage in anonymous speech.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to read too much of the jargon here. I'm sure that's something that Omar or Patrick could explain more later. Before a subpoena can... My bad. I missed my line. Oh my God, I'd be terrible at acting. Before a subpoena can issue to a service... Did I get that right? Issue?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Before a subpoena can issue to a service provider like Reddit for information regarding the identity of an anonymous internet user, the party seeking the information must first persuade the court that there is a real evidentiary basis for believing that the defendant has engaged in wrongful conduct that has caused real harm to the interests of the plaintiff. I don't see any of that happening. All right, and then it's citing another case here.
And it says here, explaining that a plaintiff seeking to unmask an anonymous speaker must, 1, make a reasonable effort to notify the defendant that they are subject of a subpoena, 2, make a prima facie showing of the elements of defamation, and 3, make clear to the court that the discovery of the defendant's identity is necessary to pursue plaintiff's claim.
Mm-hmm. These First Amendment safeguards apply equally to subpoenas issued under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Oh, what does that mean? And then C in read DMCA, and there was a subpoena to Twitter. They're saying in that case, they were quashing the subpoena issued under the DMCA where the movement failed to make a prima facie. Fauci? It's Fauci.
In the Latin, it would be Fauci.
It's definitely Fauci. I've heard that guy. I've heard that he's
a Dr. Fauci case.
Yeah, he's absolutely he's very popular. All right, prima Fauci. Case of copyright infringement against the account holder and failed to overcome users' First Amendment interest in preserving their anonymity. In this case, the court has not issued an order with the requisite First Amendment findings. All right. Although you assert that the Reddit user at issue is posting content that constitutes a violation of 17 USC, which Reddit does not concede, there is no indication that a court has considered and found that you have provided a real evidentiary basis for believing that the speaker has engaged in wrongful conduct. Moreover, a court must assess and compare the magnitude of harms that would be caused to the parties' competing interests if the court ordered disclosure of the speaker's identity. Accordingly, Reddit objects on the basis that, to our knowledge, the court has not issued an order with these requisite First Amendment findings. Second, Reddit objects to the subpoena issued under the DMCA to the extent it seeks information regarding an account holder whose conduct is protected by the fair use doctrine. Oh, he loves this one.
Yes.
He loves that one. Didn't he just say, I know you guys know this? But C17 USC, DMCA notice must be supported by a good faith belief. Good faith belief is a key there. Good faith belief that the use of the material in the manner complained of is not authorized by law. Okay.
Not just by your bitchy opinion.
Right. To make a prima facie case of copyright infringement. I'm sorry, I'm never going to stop doing that now. For the purposes of obtaining a subpoena, then a party must make a prima facie case that the infringing use did not constitute fair use. God, I thought this was about vaccines or something. All right.
Trying to find a place to fit COVID in there.
I'm sure we could make that work, honestly. I don't know. Okay, now here's another case. Defendant's use of plaintiff's video on YouTube to engage in criticism was protected as fair use. Huh. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's never really guaranteed. There's just so much subjectivity in how this thing is like interpreted. And that's not just me saying that. That's like an actual lawyer who specializes in stuff, told me. Mm-hmm. Because obviously I had to talk to somebody because this dude's threatening to try to sue me for a ridiculous amount of money over his non-monetized video that was not eligible to earn money at all in any way whatsoever. But okay. Okay. Art of Living Foundation v. Does. Is that someone's last name? Does? Or is it Does?
I can't even see it.
Is it Does?
Oh.
Is it Does? Because if it's Does,
probably Does.
I was going to say, that's like that last name is...
Does. Lauren Does.
Mr. Does.
Schnitzel Ninja Does.
Does what?
Schnitzel.
Ew. You're supposed to eat it.
Not do it.
Ew. All right. Oh my God. Sorry, just the IQ level in this stream tonight is just... It's past 11 p.m.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. All right. As the fair use doctrine enshrines an important First Amendment protection, a court determining whether to unmask an anonymous defendant might consider fair use arguments raised in a motion to quash, even where the applicable standard requires only a prima facie showing of the plaintiff's claim. So all you have to do is show your vaccination records. And then you're good. Oh my God. Redondo Beach, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I don't know if there was a message that was supposed to go with that. I didn't see it. When it's just super stickers, I think it's just a sticker, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Not you.
Oh. No problem.
What did you do? Okay.
I was reading.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. If you can call this reading, this is like a clown show. Right?
No, I was making sure they didn't send another message.
I understand what happened. I'm just being a dick. All right.
Dick me.
What? Ew? I'm straight. Leave me alone. As mentioned above, although you assert that the content posted by the Reddit user at issue is not protected by the fair use doctrine, which Reddit does not concede, I think I read that already, the court has not issued an order with such a finding. And then down here it's talking about the DMCA again. Hold on. Limiting the scope of the ability to request a subpoena to identify an alleged infringer to owners of copyright. In particular, it is not evident whether your client is the copyright owner of the allegedly infringing content identified in Exhibit A. Huh. Okay. Your client lacks standing to bring an action for copyright infringement. I guess they don't know that it's his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Lacks standing. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to ask Omar what that means.
Yeah.
Because
I'm also wondering if this is like a boilerplate kind of response they would send to people.
Yeah,
I wonder how.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Let's see. Fourth, Reddit objects to the subpoena because of the. Did I read that already? No. No, I didn't. Okay. Fourth, Reddit objects to the subpoena because the DMCA notification contained within Exhibit A is unsatisfactory. A subpoena to identify alleged infringers of copyrighted material pursuant to the DMCA may only be issued if a satisfactory notification has been filed with the service provider. C17 USC, requiring a DMCA notification that complies with the elements set forth in the 512C3A. See also in re-DMCA subpoena to eBay. eBay! I know that one. Not the case, but the website. So this one says finding that a subpoena to identify an alleged infringer is only enforceable if served with or subsequent to a satisfactory DMCA notification, which requires that the allegedly infringing material was available for removal at the time the notification was given. Maximize Living Inc. versus Google. That sounds like Titans. Battle of the Titans or something. Jesus.
Yeah.
Quashing a DMCA subpoena because the DMCA notification was only given to the service provider after the allegedly infringing content was no longer available for removal. Okay. It is unclear here whether the DMCA notification in this case satisfies these requirements, as at least one of the allegedly infringing posts is unavailable because it has already been removed for other reasons. So
that this caters to this specific situation, definitely.
Right. Oh my God, there's so many objections.
Yep. 7.
Okay.
The 69th.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah, I know. I know.
I feel like you're just always saying to me, I know.
Well, it's just, I don't know. I'm just so tired.
You're like, shut up. So
I'm so tired. I try so hard to put on a monkey show for your nonsense, but I just can't tonight. I just can't. And I expect the same in return, but I just can't do it tonight. All right. Fifth, Reddit objects to the subpoena to the extent it seeks information protected by any privilege, including the attorney-client privilege, work product immunity doctrine, or any other applicable privilege, immunity, or restriction on discovery. It just seems like there's a lot that was supposed to go into this, and he just kind of sent an angry email and then a piece of paper or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe put a little more work into it next time, or maybe it really was just a scare tactic. Think about that. All right. Sixth, Reddit objects to the subpoena to the extent it seeks information that Reddit is legally or contractually prohibited from disclosing, and to the extent that the subpoena requires the disclosure of documents containing proprietary or confidential information, trade secrets, or information that may implicate third-party privacy rights. This includes information that may be protected from disclosure by federal and state privacy laws, including but not limited to any Reddit user. Okay. Seventh, Reddit objects to the subpoena to the extent it imposes any obligations, including with respect to the production of electronically stored information that are different from or in addition to those imposed by the federal rules of civil procedure. Reddit further objects to the extent that your requests include electronically stored information that is 1, not reasonably accessible by Reddit because of undue burden or expense, 2, obtainable from another source that is less burdensome, expensive, or more convenient, or 3, unreasonably cumulative or duplicative, or where the likely burden or expense of producing the electronically stored information outweighs the likely benefit. I mean, yeah, all that.
Wait, look at Jim's comment.
8th, Reddit objects because you said peeps.
Did you get? Yeah, go ahead.
Special KL, thank you for the $5. Thank you for staying up late and reading this. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Especially because we're just weird right now. I don't know. It's like I wanted to go to bed really early, so I actually took a fucking melatonin earlier. And I think that's why I'm just I'm like, what?
You're doing great.
But it was 3 hours ago, and it just it made me sleepy, but I didn't fall asleep. So then I was like, all right, fuck it.
So, I hate that.
Here I am. Yeah, I tried. I'll try again shortly. Don't worry. All right. In light of Reddit's objections, Reddit will not produce documents responsive to this request as drafted. Please contact me if you would like to further discuss. This poor person. If you decide to file a motion to compel after we meet and confer, please note that any such motion must be brought in the Northern District of California. Reddit otherwise preserves and does not waive any other available objection or rights, whether substantively or procedurally. Sincerely, Alan Garza. Poor Alan is the next Brett from Raption.
Oh my God. These people, they're so innocent. They have no idea what they're dealing with.
That's crazy. Okay, so there were 7 objections to that. Okay. So it's ridiculous how obsessed with like this, that he was like claiming to be busy with other clients and stuff like that, and like says he has actual work to do, but then he's tweeting about JFC stuff at 5 a.m. and then spending his time doing this stupid ass subpoena, and like now he's gonna probably respond to this and try to force them to give him the information because, as he said, he feels entitled to an anonymous woman's contact information, her personal contact information. That's kind of scary. Like,
Yeah.
that's really creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Really creepy.
Special case that David's going to ask for lunch.
David's going to ask for lunch. I mean, at least go for dinner. Jesus. All right. Yeah. Is he compelling Reddit to lunch? Yes, everyone's thinking the same thing right now. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just like, my brain is just so not in it right now.
Or brunch. Could be a Sunday brunch.
Yeah, it could be.
In Northern California.
Okay. They can go with Mike. Just kidding. Protect Mike. He would Fiverr the Vax records. Oh, no. He's not Laura. He just, wants to fight people. He's not going to... I don't think he would make up a document. I'd say. I don't think he would... I don't think he would ever fabricate a document because I think thinks that he's so superior to everyone that he could not possibly be wrong.
Right. He doesn't feel like he'd even need to.
Right. No, of course not.
I feel like he's the kind of guy who would like the kid at the playground who like jumps in the puddle and gets everyone else wet, including himself, and then he blames all those people for getting him wet.
Oh my god.
But actually, I'd never want to think about him being wet. So never mind.
You're canceled. We have to go, guys. Good night, everybody. No, actually, it's almost midnight. I have to go to bed, and now I'm frightened. All right, thank you everyone for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Hang on, let me see what else is going on with these guys tonight. By these guys, I mean the people that I normally watch streaming. Give me 1 second.
I was like, what, these guys in your living room?
No, we got MG Law. I'm going to send you guys over to MG Law. Please tell him Lethal Lauren 904 sent you and put lots of bacon emojis in the chat. I appreciate it, guys. And we will see you. I will be here tomorrow night to talk a little more about some personal stuff that I had mentioned towards the beginning of the stream. You can come or don't. I don't know. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.